Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames reading for the week of June 14th. Messages from Divine Feminine. Ah, la 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 la. I am Divine Feminine. Ah, la 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 la. Look at how feminine I am with my hairy feminine arms. Feminine. I messed up my candle. There you go. There's my feminine side right there. I'm gonna make the candle nice and pretty. It's so pretty. Yes, it's divine feminine. Yes, twin flames. And I am fully qualified to say that this is, in fact, a divine feminine reading because I myself am what you call a divine feminine. Twin flame, yes, that's correct. Now, how can that be? How can there be a man who is divine feminine and my twin flame, who is a woman, is supposedly divine masculine? And if you saw her, you'd be like, she does not look masculine. She's cutesy, little dresses, nails are always done perfect. Taylor Swift listeningist. You know, she likes chick flicks, and she's girly, right? She's divine masculine, and I'm supposed to be divine feminine, right? So it's gender, right? That's how it works, right? It's all based on gender, the whole thing with twin flames, right? It must be, because everybody says it is, and everybody says it is, so that must mean it's true. Nope. Gender actually has got nothing to do with it at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, guys. It's energy. It's energy. There's a positive polarity and there is a negative polarity. And if you understand energy, if you've ever read up on that, I mean, it's like super simple. It's, I don't know, like third grade science. Like really, like it's second or third grade science. It's easy to understand. Just check it out. Energy, does energy flow from positive to negative, etc. Electricity, apparently, sometimes I use that as an example, and I know I'm not doing it right. There have been people that have said, Kurt, actually, electricity flows the opposite way. Well, it depends on how you look at it, because and those those guys that are trying to say, oh no, electricity, the current always flows from this end to that end. I looked into it and I found out that actually it's not electrons necessarily that constitute electricity. It could be protons too. And there could also be particles that are negatively charged positive particles and vice versa. So it's just the flow of these particles, electrically charged particles. I'm dumbing it down. And I usually do that because why do you need to know all that stuff? But there's people that are like super nitpicky and they'll leave like little comments. Oh, Kurt, yeah, I'm an electrician and I'm here to tell you it doesn't work that way. No, I know. I'm dumbing it down because you don't need to learn about electronics to learn about twin flames. Come on. I don't need to get that detailed. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Sorry. But basically, in any energy system, energy is going to flow from positive to negative. Never mind electricity or any particular system, right? That's where people try to square off with me, and I'm not trying to square off. I'm just trying to keep things simple. And it's simple. In energy systems, generally speaking, okay, it doesn't matter if it's electricity or light or something else. In energy systems, any energy system, energy flows from positive to negative. And so that's why when you chase your twin flame, they run from you. If you're watching this video, you are the positive polarity. It's an energy system. It has got nothing to do with gender. Gender came in, like a long time ago. And if you're new to my channel, eventually, if you watch enough of my videos, you'll hear me give the spiel. If you're not new to my channel, you've heard me say it a million times. It's the old school spiritual template, right? So the old school spiritual template, someone thousands of years ago was trying to explain duality and polarity to the people of the day, and people were like, I don't get it. What are you talking about? What do you mean polarity? What do you mean duality, right? And maybe they didn't use those words, but somehow it, somebody decided, hey, I know. I'll explain it like this. It's like man woman. It's like light dark. It's like man woman, light dark, right? And people went, oh, okay, I get it, right? Someone was trying to explain that. Like there's positive and there's negative, there's greater, lesser, there's up, down, light, dark, right? And someone used man, woman as an example for opposites, right? So it just kind of stuck, and somebody decided, oh, it's a holy spiritual teaching. I'm spiritual. Oh, it's holy spiritual teaching. Oh, spiritual. So it's divine feminine and divine masculine. We're ordained. I'm a shaman. I'm here to tell you. Oh, it's divine feminine. Oh, I'm spiritual. Oh, yeah, I'm spiritual. My whole body is shaking. Oh, spiritual. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, somebody decided, because it's spiritual, to call it divine feminine and divine masculine. So there you go. There you go, guys. All right, check it out. I'm using my Witches Tarot deck today. We have at the bottom of the deck the Knight of Wands in reverse for divine feminine, so-called divine feminine. Again, it's not really gender, but you guys know what I mean, right? So divine feminine. At the bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands in the reverse. So divine feminine, you are, I think, you're going through some kind of, I don't know, sea changes. You don't quite feel like yourself. I think that's why the Knight of Wands is coming out in the reverse. But I think you're fully aware. I think you're fully aware that, you've been feeling a little off lately. And this week is going to be, I think you're going to experience like a slow tapering off of that energy over the week. It's just going to over the week. A slow tapering off of that energy. We just had this encounter with divine masculine energy. That doesn't necessarily mean that you encountered your divine masculine in particular, but that energy was there, it was present, and it was very prevalent. And it was very triggering. I think some of you experienced triggers, major, minor, and this energy is cycling out right now. And you're just going to feel a little, I don't know, like I just don't feel like myself, like my usual self this coming week. But it's not going to be bad. It's not going to be all dramatic or anything like that. Not a big deal. But here's the thing. What's interesting, divine feminine, is you are keenly aware that is going on. You're very, very keenly aware of it. Look at this. The Four of Swords. Exactly what I was just talking about. Recent past, divine feminine. So overthinking, putting too much mental effort into it, not really necessary. But you know that's what's going on. You're not blind to your own actions and energies, which shouldn't come as a surprise because we are the conscious twin, the positive polarity, so-called divine feminine. We understand that there is an ascension taking place, and so you're aware of these things. Okay, look at this. Towards your so-called karmic situation, 3D situation, whatever you want to call it. I don't like that word karma. I should just stop using it. Except you guys know what I'm talking about. A lot of you do use that word. And I would encourage you to stop. I think I don't know. I think there's a lot to be misunderstood and mislearned by the use of that word. I should do a video about it, actually. I think I will. Anyway, sorry, the Hanged Man and the Two of Swords. So pausing to make a better decision. I think a lot of this old energy that's cycling out, like this Knight of Wands that's in the reverse, a lot of this old energy that's cycling out is you saying, whoa, wait, hold on. Before I do anything, I'm going to think this through, right? And that's exactly what these two cards are saying. Whoa, wait, hold on. I'm going to think this through and make a different decision because I'm not going back into old cycles, which is awesome, divine feminine. Like, you're a gangster. You're a total pimp. That's awesome. that you're actually thinking it through, which I'm not surprised because that's what you always do. You are super awesome. Divine Feminine. Ace of Swords in reverse and Temperance. Now, this is how you felt towards Divine Masculine recent past. Okay, I'm not just going to barge right in with this energy. I want to. I'm not just going to barge right in with this energy, this desire for Divine Masculine. I think I'm going to cool it for a minute. And this is recent past. So something this last week or something, it was very, last few days or week or whatever, it was very like, wait a minute, maybe I should stop and just think this through. Maybe I should allow something to manifest instead of pushing so hard, which actually, why wouldn't you be aware of that? Everybody knows that you have to detach from your twin flame, right? I mean, you can't really detach from them because you are them. But when I say detach, of course, I'm talking about letting go of the need and the want for the physical person. And you've kind of been focusing on that and going inward where your soul is, which is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Good job, Divine Feminine. Super fabulous. Doing the work. 8 of Pentacles right there at the center of the reading, guys. Divine Feminine, great job. You are doing such a great job. I got this. Even if this week tests me out, and it's not a big deal. There's going to be that tendency of your ego personality to pull you back into old patterns of denying your true self. That's what this Knight of Wands is saying as it's coming out in the reverse. You're not having it. And it's not a big deal either. You're not going to be like, oh my God, what am I going to do with myself? No, it's just going to be kind of there, playing itself out in the background. And you're just going to be aware of it because that's what this journey is all about, is your inner awareness, your inner space, the soul, which is what you are. So mastery, Divine Feminine, mastery. How do you like that action, Jackson? I like that a lot. 9 of Wands and the Page of Cups. So this is current energy towards your 3D situation. The 9 of Wands and the Page of Cups in reverse. So this is this ego personality, or as I call it sometimes, the identity entity, not the soul. The soul is the awareness, the consciousness within you, and that is your twin flame, right? You guys are the same soul. It is that awareness that you tap into. But this is the identity entity, the ego personality, clinging to something that's just not working for you. I don't know. This is your so-called karmic situation, 3D situation. So what is it? Your job, a house, an old friendship. There's just something that's not working for you anymore. And you know that. Maybe it's not quite time to let it go yet, but you're looking at it going, yeah, I might have to let this go pretty soon because it's not working. It's not serving you anymore. And that's fine. That's fine. Nothing has to be permanent. Nothing has to be permanent. The universe is always in flux, guys. Or as my grandmother used to say, the only constant is change. Towards so-called Divine Masculine, your twin flame, right now, the Page of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles, right? So this is you doing what you do, Divine Feminine, better than anybody else, being a spiritual badass, walking that fine line between doing and being. Walking that fine line between doing and being. I have something to give, I'm going to hold back. I have something to give, I'm going to hold back. It's just such a perfect balance, and you just know how to do that intuitively. I don't have to chase him or her. I can just sit here and be and wait for them to come to me. Yes, exactly. And when they come forward, then I can take some actions, but I'm not dependent on them for my happiness anymore. Divine Feminine, super spiritual, badass, extraordinaire. That's you. That's you. And if you're having a rough time, if this reading sounds good to you on paper and you're sitting there going, but Kurt, I feel like shit, no problem. Hit me up for some coaching, guys. You can go watch my free content. If you're new here, just go to the main page of this channel, go to the playlists menu, and look for the playlist called How to Get Your Twin Flame. And I have got dozens of videos where I talk about twin flames for free. And I will tell you what I did to attract my twin flame to me. I did it. I've helped over 1,500 personally do it also. I've got all these different students. I've helped all these people. If you want to go read their testimonials, you can go to my website. There's a link in the description box below to go to my website, read their testimonials. I have students who are with their twin flame, married to their twin flame, shut down the obsessive thinking, no more feeling like crap, no healing, no clearing your karma, no fixing your childhood wounds, No getting your Akashic records read. None of that now. None of that. None of that. No pop culture spiritualism, junk food spiritualism, as I like to call it. Real spiritualism, the true spiritual journey. You and your twin flame are the same soul. You can sign up for my coaching packages, where I will personally coach you on how to ascend into your soul, which is your twin flame, thereby attracting your twin flame to you. Not to mention money, a better job. Maybe you decided you want a soulmate instead. It doesn't matter. You can use your twin flame as a tool to trigger your ascension, moving up the ascension ladder, up and up and up and up and up and up. I will help you do it. Go sign up today for the Introduction to the Journey online video coaching package. 8.5 hours of videos. Holy sticks. That's a lot of videos. And they're not on YouTube. And yes, way more in depth than the free content I have on YouTube. Although the free content on YouTube is very good. If you're going to pay me for it, you're going to get something better. And that's what you're going to get with the Introduction to the Journey. After you watch the video course, 8.5 hour long video course, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting in my Get Your Twin Flame spiritual coaching system, where I will help you detox, detach, and attract your twin flame to you permanently or whatever else you want. And guys, it's really simple. This is your spiritual journey. Nothing else. That's all you have to do. You and your twin flame are the same spirit. That's all you have to do. And you change. It's not about getting your twin flame. That's not actually the goal. That's just something that happens extra. But that's exactly how this works. You go out there and you live your best, most amazing life, and that's when your twin flame shows up. I did it. I've helped so many people do it, and it's not expensive, guys. I don't charge very much money. I don't. It's like $200 or $300. That's it. And I've got students that have spent thousands and thousands of dollars. I don't do that, guys. It's only a couple $100. If you can't afford to pay in full, no problem. I've got payment plans. You can get started for $53 or $61, depending on which package you choose. You can get started. I have payment plans. You can get started with my payment plans, and I break the total package cost down into smaller, easy to digest payments. And then you get to talk to me up to 4 times a week. You guys, that's a lot of stuff for a little bit of money. You'll have 4 opportunities every week to talk to me. How do you like that action? Well, Kurt, I like that a lot. Yes, I like it too. Go to my website and check it out. All right, let's see what's going on, Divine Feminine, with this oracle call. Whoa. Holy shnikes. That did not take long at all. Which one is it? God bless America. Wow. That one was really pulling out at me. Really now? Dreams. Very interesting. Have we been having some interesting dreams, Divine Feminine? Maybe this is a good week for you to pay attention to that. Here's the thing. I actually specialize in dream analysis. I've been doing that for over 20 years. And I can tell you what the deal is with dreams. It's really simple. Now, there are lucid dreams. I'll get to that in just a second. But for the most part, your average dream is just the exhaust system of your subconscious mind. So it's only telling you stuff that's already going on about you. It's not necessarily telling you something that's going to happen, but it's subconscious. So it's the stuff that you don't consciously, you might not be aware of. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's subconscious. It's like those parts of your mind that we deny are there. Like, for example, people who are tired of being broke, but they have hang-ups about money. And it's like, well, now wait a minute. You're tired of being broke, but you got hang-ups about money. I mean, you can't do both. And that explains why you're always broke, by the way. Just to use that as an example, those subconscious beliefs, the beliefs that you're not aware of that actually are limiting beliefs, you know what I mean? Dreams are going to tell you those things. Dreams are the exhaust system of your subconscious mind. So you can actually learn a lot about your limiting beliefs by looking at your dreams and understanding dreams. Now, lucid dream, that's a little different. A lucid dream is where you are aware that you're having a dream and you're in the dream, they're dreaming. Those dreams can tell you a lot more and potentially about future events. Those are much more rare. There's a really good meditation on YouTube from a guy named Thomas Hall that can help you with lucid dreams. If you're interested, go check that out. So dreams, I don't know. I guess you got some good ones coming up this week, Divine Feminine. Ace of Cups in reverse. Don't worry about it. This is just a bump in the road. I mean, already this is a card of self-love. When it comes out in the reverse, it's like denying yourself self-love. But I think it's just going to be your ego personality, the pain body, as Eckhart Tolle likes to call it, just kicking and screaming, going through fits and starts. Just let it. You know, don't worry about it too much. It's going to do that. It's going to kick and scream a little bit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That happens to all my students. That's one of the biggest talking points that I have to cover with my students. Like, they're doing so good, they're doing awesome, and then boom, next thing you know, they're crashing. Why is this happening to me? And that's actually one piece of my Introduction to the Journey course that I spend a lot of time on. When you start ascending and you're changing your modality from living through your mind to being the soul presence that you already are, it's like your ego fights you for control. So you just got to push through it, guys. You just got to push through it, stay present, continue your meditations, continue to detach and detox from your twin. It works. It works. The High Priest, which I believe is the Hierophant in a standard tarot deck, and the Hermit. What did I tell you? What did I tell you, guys? It's like I didn't even have to say anything, Divine Feminine. This is towards your situation. You got this. You got this. Whenever the ego starts kicking and screaming, you're like, nope, I got this. I got this. I know what it is. I'm a 3-part triune being, body, mind, spirit. And the mind is just throwing a fit. And I'm just going to go into that. I'm going to be with that. You don't reject that part of yourself. You don't reject what the mind is doing. You're just going to be with it. And that's why the Hermit comes out. And you know how to do that so well. I mean, why would the High Priest come out, the Hierophant come out? It's almost like you're an authority. You could teach other people to do this. I've actually got a video coming out tomorrow about that, about union and how you don't have to be with your twin flame. You don't have to get them to stay with you in order to be qualified to teach this to people, because that's not the point. Union is not the goal. Here's the thing, though. If you treat it that way, if you stop treating it like union is the goal, that's when your twin flame shows up. It works the exact opposite of the way you think it would. It's like that. Speaking of which, towards your Divine Masculine in particular, the 4 of Cups and the 3 of Cups in reverse, big changes, guys. You might not really be interested in your Divine Masculine right now, your twin flame. It's very possible. That'll change. You know, that's always in flux. But it's very possible this week you may find yourself going, wait a minute, I don't really care. And that's usually when you hear from them. It's the weirdest thing. It's not like a soulmate connection or something like that where you do have to care. It's you kind of just let go of the person and they start gravitating towards you. It's weird. But that's how it works, guys. Twin Flames 101 for you. Happy Sunday, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon when you subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell. I'm sorry, getting tongue-tied. I already said that. Hit the like button. That's what I was going to say. Hit the like button, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.